अस्सलाम व्यूवर्स, कैसे हैं आप सब। आज मैं आपके सामने cs506 यानी वेब डिज़ाइन डेवलपमेंट के मोस्ट पीरियड एमसीक्यूज़ लेकर आई हूँ फाइनल टर्म की तैयारी के लिए। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 हमारे पास गिवन है, बाय मीन्स ऑफ पेज डायरेक्टिव आर JSP कैन बी गिवन द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज ऑफ एन एरर पेज। ट्रू। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज द करेक्ट फॉर्मेट ऑफ राइटिंग अ पेज डायरेक्टिव इन JSP? सो द correct option is A. Tag library descriptive TLD file is a simple text-based document. False. JSP stands for Java Server Page. Which of the following approach is also called page with bean approach MVC model? 1. Which of the following is the main idea behind partitioning a web application into layer? Reduce coupling. Which of the following architecture introduce a controller MVC model 2? Which file extension is used for JSP files? .jsp. Which of the following is true about tag with attributes in JSP? All of the given. It has attribute within tag, it has no body enclosed, it has start and end of tag. The correct way to define a JSP forward action element is right option A. Is it true that enterprise application need to support multiple type of user with multiple type of interfaces? Yes. A separate controller is a part of which of the following approach? MVC model 2. What is a Java bean? A lightweight Java class that encapsulates data and behavior. Which of the following choices is the best choice as a controller in MVC model? Servlet. Normally web applications are partitioned into dash logical layers, 3 logical layers. What is the purpose of JSP? To generate dynamic web content using Java code. Which keyword is used to declare a package in Java? Package. What is the following? Which of the following information is required by JSP container? All of the given option. In the context of JSP custom tags, is it true that a tag with attributes does not have a body? True. In page with bean approach, all the business logic goes into Java beans. The method get attribute of HTTP session class extracts stored a value from a session object previously. The correct way to call an error page in JSP is right option given आपके पास. Next, Java that allows certain design conventions is called Java beans. In MVC model 1 architecture, the JSP page alone is responsible for processing the incoming request and replying back to the client. True. The correct way to declare a page as an error page in JSP is right option C. In context of JSP custom tag, a simple tag also has a body. False. In JSP dash is an implicit object which belongs to servlet configure class and represents the JSP configuration. Right option config. Dash is not the type of HTTP request update. Timers are constructed by specifying both a delay parameters and a dash action. CGI was widely used for generating dynamic web content. FTP file transmission protocol works on dash port 21 ports. In the context of Java thread sleep method throws interrupted. By implementing this interface, a class declared that it is willing to be dashed by automatic serialization machinery read. Which of the following range of response codes signify error by a server? 500 to 599. Which of the following method take the place of constructor in an applet init? How many ports are available for TCP socket? 64K. Next statement हमारे पास given है right option 0 and 4. Which of the following is not a part of HTTP request status code? Which of the following problem occur with lower priority threads? Starvation. Which of the following method is called only once during life cycle of servlet init? Which of the following approach can use to create threads in Java? Inheritance. Next statement given है right option 10. An applet can be defined as a small program written in Java and included in an HTML page. Choose correct line of code to start thread T in Java. Right option D. Dot start. Which of the following method needs to override while handling threads in Java? Run. Java home indicates the dash of JDK root directory. If attribute is name and value is Ahmad, then the get request will be right option A. Let's Java Technologies answer to dash programming CGI. Which of the following range of response code indicates that request was successful? 200 to 299. Which of the following variable value will not be set during the installation and configuration of Apache Tomcat server JDK home? Which of the following method allow any other thread of same priority to execute? Yield. Socket is a dash communication channel between hosts, bidirectional. In dash state, thread is assigned a processor to running. Which of the following method is invoked by AWT package to support paint and repaint operation? Repaint. How many methods are there in serializable interface? 0. Real world business objects are represented in data layer. Which of the following is the correct syntax to make person info class into serializable class? Right option D. Public class person info implement serializable parentheses / hysteric class body and close. Servlet mapping is defined in web.xml. Which of the following commands is used to invoke an applet from command line interpreter applet viewer HTML file? Which of the following will clear the all previous painting? Super.paint component. Ready state mean a thread is in new state. In web XML root tag dash represent web application. Right option B. How many methods are there in serializable interface? Java.io. Which of the following is not a servlet related package? Java x.servlet.svit. Next statement given a right option number B. Which of the following is not true about HTTP? Statement true नहीं है. HTTP maintains user session between successive requests. Engine of servlet is dash method service. Choose the correct statement by which thread T causes currently executed thread to block until thread T finishes its run method T.join. Which of the following statement is correct to assign maximum priority to thread T2? T2.set priority thread.maximum priority. Assume that we do not want to serialize phone number attribute of person info class. Transit string phone number. Choose correct integer value for predefined thread priority 1. Which of the following is not a web technology of Java? ASP. Which of the following syntax is used to create a server socket? Server socket as ss is equal new server socket server port. In the context of HTTP response code, the value in the 200s signify that request was successful. The web app folder is the dash tomcat directory that contains all the web application deployed on the server top level. Choose correct line of code to inherit a worker class from thread class in Java. Public class worker extend thread. Thread sleep method causes the currently executing thread to wait for the time in milliseconds. Set color is method of dash object graphics. Which of the following method of an applet is called every time when page is stop? Which of the following is not the part of HTTP response URL? In the context of HTTP response code, the value in the 400s indicates that error by client. Next, HTTP response code 403 indicates that access to the requested resource has been denied. When a thread is in new state during its life cycle, it is just created. Which of the following is not the state of servlet life cycle? Wait. Request and response of servlet are handled at dash stage, failure stage. At servlet service stage, web server invokes method. services. HTTP response code 401 indicates that request requires HTTP authentication. In GET HTTP request type attribute value pair is attached after dash with requested URL write option C ? Which of the following interface need to implement while creating threads? Runnable. Which of the following is true about simple tag in JSP? All of the given option. To compile a servlet, dash command is used to command prompt Java C. The dash method is used when one thread wants to wait for other threads run method to complete its execution. Join. In the context of servlet mapping in web, XML URL is provided in dash tag write option D. Entire JSP page gets translated into a servlet once. A bean class have a 0 argument constructor must. Layer represent the dash view of application logical. The dot operation in expression language is typically used for accessing the object properties of the object. Initialization parameter of servlet are defined in file web.xml. Which of the following is not appropriate for page centric approach? Scaling of such kind of application is easy. Which of the following statement object is used for executing pre-compiled SQL prepared statement? UDDI stand for Universal Description, Discovery and Integration. Database metadata object can be derived from object connection object. DSN stand for data source name. There is a dash form of response redirection to forms. Expression is a code fragment which returns string. A servlet during its initialized stage loads resources. Next statement हमारे पास given a right option DDL statement है ये. Which of the following approach can use to create thread in Java? Inheritance. Request and responsive servlet are handled at dash stage, service stage. Which of the following feature is not available in Java pointer? All of the given. HTTP response code 100S indicates to continue with partial request. Which of the following is not web technology of Java? ASP. In my servlet is placed in my app folder, then you can access my servlet by writing write option D. HTTP response code 404 indicate that a requested resource is not available. The created thread can be moved to ready state by calling method start. At servlet initialization stage, web server invokes method init. Which of the following Java technology can be used to client presentation applets? The correct way to define JSP include action element is right option A. Which of the following option is not true about page centric approach? Scaling of such kind of application is easy. Which of the following is not sure true regarding layer? Provide high coupling. From the following method, which method cannot be overridden in the JSP page? JSP service. From the following which of the following from the following method, which method cannot be overridden in the JSP page? JSP service resources could be shared among all servlets in dash application using same servlet context object. Servlet context store initialization parameter of entire web application. Which of the following object is used for sharing resources among different servlet of same application? Servlet context. Which of the following is not an HTTP servlet request method? Set protocol. Server spam a new thread for few new requests from the client by calling servlets dash method service method. During the different session, get servlet context method provide different servlet context object to same servlets. Which of the following tag is used initialization parameter value of servlet? Right option C. In the context of session tracking, states are maintained by the mutual cooperation of both client and server. Unpacked directory structure of J2EE web application is none of the given option. The get session method of dash returns HTTP session object, HTTP servlet response. Which of the following is not a standard method called as a part of JSP lifecycle JSP service? AWT is also called medium weight component. Based on functionality, the streams can be categorized as node stream and filter stream. Which of the following is not included in simple tag while creating JSP custom tag attributes? MVC stands for model view controller. In packages, we organize files into different directories according to their all of the above. Strings in Java are represented as primitive data type. How many forms of redirect? 2 types. Create, alter, drop or dash SQL statement DDL, data definition language. Web server is a software which provides services to access all of the given. From the following, which one is not a built-in validator? String validator. RPC stand for remote procedure calls. Web.xml is a configuration file. From the following, which session tracking technique is used when new session is started? Both cookies and URL rewriting. HTTP session stores session information in cookie. From the following, which is not a basic function of web-based application? Business logic. Servlets are used in provide dynamic web content which extend web service. Overloading is dash, various overriding is dash, compile time binding, runtime binding. From following method, which method is not a part of JSP file cycle? JSP service. A top level class without any modifier is accessible to any class within the same package. Java program code is compiled into form called bytecode. What if the main method is declared as private? The program compiles and runs properly. There are dash type of exception in Java, 3 types. Which of the following is used for inheritance in Java? Extends. Students, please like and subscribe my channel. Next है, a top level class may have only the following access modifiers. Public. Which of the following package needs to be imported while handling files? Java.io. Exceptions must be handled while handling files, otherwise it may lead to runtime errors. All the exceptions and errors in Java are inherited from dash class throwable. Which of the following exception belongs to a category of unchecked exception? Null pointer exception. Which of the following belongs to a category of checked exception? IO exception. The relationship between class and inheritance is called our relationship. An abstract class dash initiated cannot be instantiated. The classes which contain the word dash are byte oriented stream. Window frame and dialog use dash as their default layout, border layout. Which of the following stream is filter stream, buffered reader? Which of the following commands is used to run Java program? Java file name. Assignment operator compares dash of string, various equal method compares dash of the string, address values. Which of the following feature provide the facility for multiple inheritances? The given line of code will result in that system out printing 14. Which of the following stream is a not stream? Buffered reader. To compare the value of two string, equal method must be used. Which of the following method is used to convert a string into an int value? Parse int. What will happen if we write static public void instead of public static void? Program compiles and runs successfully. Static methods can only access static variables and methods. Map takes key as an object. Which of the following stream read or write data in the form of bytes? File input stream. A variable declared as static in a class is a class variable. What will happen if static modifier is removed from the signature of main method? The program compiles but does not run. Which of the following syntax catches an output attached an output stream to console? Right option A. Which of the following folder contain configuration file? The web inf. Next, which of the following environment variable tells the system about the root directory of Tomcat? Right option number B, Catalina home. Students, please like and subscribe my channel. Next, from the following which ID is transmitted between the client and the server? Session ID. An event in Java is represented as object. Primitive data type object. Which of the following method is used to execute insert, update and delete? Execute query SQL. Which of the following command is used to compile Java code? javac filename.java. Exception handling code is written in throws clause. Which of the following is general purpose container? Applet. Add cookie method of HTTP servlet responses takes dash as a parameter and adds it to the cookie header cookie object. In include type of request dispatcher, the first servlet which received request is also responsible to finish response. Context attribute are shared among dash servlet of dash all servlet of a web application. Which of the following object contain information specific to a servlet? Servlet context. To destroy session in servlet, we use session.invalidate. From the following which one is the object of JSP writer and used to send output to the client? Out. Moving session from one server to another in case of server failure is known as none of the given option. From the following which one is not a JSP directive? Tag lib. Librarian. Client is referred as a computer user. A cookie is a piece of string that a web server can store on client hard disk. In JSP, variable or method are declared through following tag. Right option C. To provide global control JSP, we use tag. Right option A. Hidden forms fields contain the information that is needed to send the server. Session tracking is done through following techniques. All of the given option. JSP scripting elements. All of the above. Option right. From the following indicators which is added in user session to know the session timeout indicators. HTTP is a dash protocol stateless protocol. Get ID return the unique ID of none of these. Which of the following is not true about Java Bean? Private instances must be accessed via setter or getter. JSP dash action element is used to obtain a reference to an existing Java Bean object. Use Bean. From following tags, which one is special JSP tag? Right option A. Which of the initial contact point for handling a web request in page centric architecture? JSP. Application is a object of none of these. All dash data is kept at the application server, both dynamic and static. Which one is used to collect data when a server navigates between web pages? Session tracking. To define the error page JSP, we use following tag error page. From following which code can be used to create session object in the servlet? Right option A. बाकी काफ़ी हद तक ऑप्शन MCQs रिपीटेड फॉर्म में है, आपने अच्छे से देख लेना है. उम्मीद है इनमें से काफ़ी हद तक पेपर आपका सॉल्व हो जाएगा. आपने अच्छे से इसकी तैयारी करनी है. फाइनल टर्म की तैयारी अच्छे से हो जाएगी इससे प्रिपेयर कर. ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज़. प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल.